These were the moments that we live for. In it, folks. Welcome once again to the eISL Season 2, brought to you by Not Been Gaming, as we head on to our second match of the evening after just a cracker that we witnessed a few moments earlier. You know that meme? But this was not a meme. This was an absolute blockbuster of a show that we witnessed lately. Varsi just making that comeback, saving himself from the cold embraces of defeat and salvaging 1 point and snatching it away from
Yeah.
Shivam. That is what FIFA is all about. But now moving on towards the next matchup today. Well, we have your club right now playing. It's going to be Chennaiyin FC taking on a very wounded East Bengal FC at this point. Both these clubs haven't had the best of the games in their past matchups. But Naveen against Beno 7, Tikka against Akshat, few changes here and there. What do you feel?
आई थिंक जरूरत था आज के स्पेशली इस मैचअप के ऊपर, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि टेका टाउन अगर बेनो 7 के सामने आता तो बेनो 7 के लिए प्रेशर बढ़ता, क्योंकि जिस तरीके से इनका फॉर्म थोड़ा डिप हुआ है इतने दिनों में, थोड़ा या फिर हम लोग कह सकते हैं थोड़ा ज्यादा, तो या उस जगह पे मुझे लगता है, वैसे मेरा क्लब है, मैं ऐसे मतलब
थोड़ा
जो है
लगा रहे हैं।
जो है मतलब वही बात है कि जो डिप हुआ है तो उस जगह पे मुझे लगता है कि ये जो फॉर्मेशन है ये चेंज होना जरूरी था। और अक्षत, मैं तो यही चाहता हूँ कि अक्षत कुछ गलती ना करे एटलीस्ट आज, क्योंकि जो गलतियां हैं वो थोड़ा सा ज्यादा ही भारी पड़ता हुआ दिखा है उनके ऊपर, तो आज वो नहीं करे। बट ऑन द अदर हैंड टिक्का टाउन ये प्लेयर तो है कुछ ब्रिलियंस का, वो दिखाते हैं ब्रिलियंस, उनका जो है वो मोमेंट ऑफ ब्रिलियंस नहीं दिखाते, वो जब चाहते हैं तब ब्रिलियंस दिखाते हैं और वही मोमेंट उनका बन जाता है, तो ये चीज इनके लिए बहुत अच्छा है। बट नवीन को आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि नवीन का भी जो रन है वो बेनो 7 की तरह ही काइंड ऑफ चल रहा है, उनका भी जो ग्राफ है उतना खास नहीं चला। शुरुआत पे हम लोग को ड्रॉ तो निकलते हुए दिखे, लेकिन जब लेटेस्ट स्टेज ऑफ द टूर्नामेंट मुझे लगा कि थोड़ा सा डिप और गया है उनका फॉर्म।
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what's gone wrong with Naveen. Has he not gotten acclimatized to the situations? Because well, the players are playing on PS5s, right? And I think the last season was on PlayStation 4s, and we just had a discussion with a very special guest who is going to tune in just in the next matchup, and we're gonna have a lot of chit chat with him, and he gave us a lot of insights into what's going. So last season, these players hadn't shifted onto the PlayStation 5, so had a nice advantage. And this time, Naveen, when they've had that almost a year gap for quite a long time, Naveen hasn't been feeling the same like he was in season 1. That consistency where we had seen, Sharanch, even if he was dropping games, Naveen always used to keep them, in contention, and went on to, become the MVP also for me in the eISL season 1. But right now, Chennaiyin FC versus East Bengal FC, left to right, Naveen showing some early intent on goal. The Marina Machans, they have to do anything and everything to secure those valuable points, because they're at the 5th spot, but they would still want a few more points to kind of cement their slot in the playoffs.
क्या बट आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि शैंतन की तरफ से गलतियां जो है वो काफी ज्यादा हो रहा है, क्योंकि जब आप ऑलरेडी आपको पता है कि आपके पास सिर्फ एक ही लाइन बचा हुआ है डिफेंस का, उस टाइम पे आप कभी भी नहीं चाहते कि आप मिडफील्डर को इतना ज्यादा पुश कराओ या फिर उनसे प्रेस कराओ, आप चाहते हो कि अटैकर्स डाउन आए। लेकिन उसी के बीच में एक अटैक बनता हुआ चेन्नई एफसी की तरफ से, चेन्नई एफसी विद द शॉट, बट वर्जिल वैन डाइक आखिरी मोमेंट पे बॉल स्टील किए, नहीं तो ये गोल आ सकता था। और यस वही चीज, लाइक मुझे लगा इतने दिनों से जो हम लोग ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहे थे कि डिफेंस पे गलतियां मेनली किधर हो रही है, मुझे लग रहा है कि वो अपने मिडफील्डर को बहुत ज्यादा प्रेस करा रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से उनके पास मौका नहीं रह रहा कि वो एटलीस्ट आके कवर दे अपने डिफेंडर्स को। एंड वही जगह पे सिर्फ एक परत रह रहा है डिफेंस का जिसको इजीली भेद पा रहे हैं कोई भी प्लेयर, तो इसको थोड़ा सा ठीक करने की जरूरत है। बट एज ऑफ नाउ जिस तरीके से अटैक बना रहे हैं, ओह माय गॉड,
TT, I thought that went in. The way he performed reverse elastico, the way he took that shot, that was supposed to be a goal. Now even you could see that on Beno 7's face right now. He can't believe himself. How did that not go in? But no time to ponder over it. because Naveen is yet on attack. So this matchup is primarily between two players who are quite low on confidence, and a victory will sort of get them that mental fortitude up, so that in the forthcoming matches they can do much more better. But look at that, Naveen, nice heel to heel over there, takes a shot. An instant pause has been queued. So we could see not a change in the two sides, where Naveen has gone for a more stable type of play, 4-3-2-1, where you could see uh, Beno 7, he's gone for 4-2-3-1. So two different styles of formation, but it just comes down to the fact that who makes the less mistakes, who scores the more goals. Because Beno 7, let's be honest, CT, I know he's one of your favorite players, he's like your brother, but defensively, he's been all over the place. And today,
Hmm.
he has to redeem himself. Today is his redemption day. And what better way to defeat the reigning champion of eISL Season 1, the defending one, Naveen perhaps, who's also been under the weather lately.
Yeah. एंड आई थिंक ये डिफेंस फिक्स करना, ये डिफेंस कभी कभार इसके ऊपर भी डिपेंड करते हैं कि आप कितना कूल माइंड के साथ खेल रहे हो, कितना काम माइंड के साथ खेल रहे हो, टेंशन ले रहे हो कि नहीं ले रहे हो, क्योंकि फोकस बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है एटलीस्ट इस डिफेंस के लिए तो। पर देखिए एम्बापे से कोशिश था कि वो रोनाल्डिनियो को खिलाए, बट रोनाल्डिनियो उधर रन ही नहीं निकाले अनफॉर्चुनेटली। बट नवीन शुरुआती में जो अटैक्स बनाए थे वो काफी ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग था, बट इस बार बैक हिल करते हुए बेलिंगम लाजवाब तरीके से बॉल को अपने पास रख के बॉल छीना, एंड अभी के लिए इस बंगाल एफसी के पास है बेलिंगम टुवर्ड्स रोडुलीप, रोनाल्डिनियो, ये एक मौका बन सकता है। एम्बापे, क्या वो बॉल रोल के सहारे आ पाएंगे? आए जरूर थे, बट फैंडे सार का जो डिफ्लेक्शन हुआ, बीचों बीच कोई प्लेयर था ही नहीं इस बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से जो इधर रिसीव करे और फिनिश करे।
Now, Beno 7 has been repeatedly going for those reverse elasticos before he takes that shot. And just to find that little bit of an extra space, he's been doing that. Attacking wise, we know Beno 7, he's got that guile. He's got that eye for the goal. But defensively, he's got to work out. A nice outsider footed long pass there. A little bit of a ball roll scoop onto where Jairzinho. We have to see what can Naveen cook from here. Pass on towards Ronaldinho. But look at this time, the defense so far in the first 30 minutes has been sort of dicey. There have been moments where Naveen has been let through. There have been moments where Beno 7 has been really good on defense. And just when we speak, because a little bit of a defensive mishap could haunt him. Beno 7 has to make sure he defends it right, and he does. That last moment tackle comes in from Virgil van Dijk, and that will still keep him in contention. That will still keep him in the run, as he is almost getting close to that goal, but I think wanted to maybe chip it over him, because I couldn't see that cutback pass really coming on towards R9.
बट एक चीज़ है जो कि शुरुआत के 10 मिनट के बाद इम्प्रूव करते हुए दिखे बेनो 7, वो है कि डिफेंस पे जब भी जा रहे हैं, ट्रांजिशन पे जब रह रहे हैं इधर चेन्नई एफसी, उस टाइम पे वो अपने मिडफील्डर्स के थ्रू प्रेस नहीं कर रहे, वो अपने अटैकर्स को नीचे लेके आ रहे हैं, जिसकी वजह से डिफेंस पे प्लेयर्स इंक्रीज हो रहे हैं, एंड उसकी वजह से थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा मौका इधर डिफेंस पे मिलता हुआ दिखा है बेनो 7 को, एंड वो बॉल छीनते हुए भी दिखे हैं बैक टू बैक। लेकिन देखिए वो पहुंच तो जा रहे हैं, बट वो क्लिनिकलनेस नहीं दिख रहा। फिनिशिंग ज़रूरी है, एंड जिस स्टेज पे अभी के लिए ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी है, इस मैच को इंक्लूड करते हुए और 2 मैच और 3 मैच रहेंगे, ये मैच, इसके बाद एक और एक और जो है वो आखिरी होगा। सो पॉइंट्स बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है। इधर से अगर पॉइंट्स नहीं निकालेंगे, वैसे इधर से अगर निकालते भी हैं फिर भी चांसेस बहुत कम है, बट फिर भी इस बार नो वे, लक बहुत ही ज्यादा दूर ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी से, एटलीस्ट बेनो 7 से।
Aye. Ben 07, this lad, he's trying desperately to score a goal, and he's gotten close so many times, TT. He's building so many good chances, but that final finishing touch and in the last one, you kind of feel bad about him, and it hurts. It hurts. You know, you take so much time, you build up that play where Naveen has been dominating in terms of possession, and but still, Ben 07 has been so good on his counters, and then that happens. Kind of gets, kind of feels a little hurtful, to be honest. And you know, this was this conversation with Imad that rises from here, right? Once upon a time, I just hooked into his stream. I love watching Imad play, so do not tend to miss out. And if he's watching that, yes, I am that one silent viewer, always there, but sometimes just engages in the chat. So I asked him, you know, what's gonna happen? You know, Vagya, his curse, tell me about that, because that day we could see that bad luck really is showing up. And Imad was like, you know what, that happens to some of the players in the eISL. Last time it was DK, this time it's Vagya. But what also happens is that luck sort of has its tendency to shift over other players. And I feel like I would be the next victim of that. But seems like Ben 07 is now on the receiving end of things, as just as we speak. A beautiful cross comes in from Naveen, and he makes no mistake in scoring from that one. He made it so easy there. Mbappe at the right spot, you know, that sweet spot where you would like your striker to be. He was there, and all he had to do is just head the ball in, just a nudge, and it goes in. And just like that, folks, Chennaiyin FC have taken the lead.
Yes. बहुत ज़्यादा कहने की शानदार ये गोल किया गया है। स्कोर वैसे मौका ज़्यादा था नहीं, बट इस बार आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल गया एंड साइड लाइन के बाहर जाता हुआ बॉल ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी बॉल कंट्रोल भी खो देंगे इधर। बट यार नवीन के लिए भी ज़रूरत है एक विक्ट्री, अगर वो इनको मिलता है इस मैचअप पे, सो उनके भी कॉन्फिडेंस के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी होगा। हालांकि वो पॉइंट्स लेवल पे एक अच्छे पोजीशन पे हैं, लेकिन इंडिविजुअली अगर बात किया जाए तो वो शायद ज़्यादा खुश नहीं होंगे एज अ चैंपियन। ओह माय गॉड, क्या शानदार ये जर्मन क्रॉस था, बट उसका फायदा नहीं उठा पाए इस बार।
Talk about a spell of bad luck, and I could feel that pain in your voice, TT. That little East Bengal FC fan coming out, because you could, you know, it's understandable why it's, you know, so wrenching, to be honest, because Ben 07, clearly, you know, he did not have a lot of position, but he was creating so many chances in the first half. Commencement of the second, and Naveen scores right off in the first chance only. So that goes on to show, you know, at this point, that maybe that misfortune has fallen to the laps of Ben 07. And what could you do against a classy cross like that? And Naveen, he realizes that could get potent on that, you know, on those long passes, is now playing those German crosses. And I'm pretty sure he's going to keep doing the same, unless and until Ben 07 figures a way out. But that is just not his entire problem. He also needs to score a goal, needs to find an equalizer. But seems like, you know, into the second half, again, Naveen has been showing those signs of attack. Whoa. That was a good move inside the box.
Yep. But East Bengal FC, उनको यही कोशिश करना चाहिए कि एटलीस्ट एक इक्वलाइजर दाग दे, ताकि अक्षत के पास एंड उनके कोऑप गेम पे कुछ ना कुछ बचा हुआ रहे। क्योंकि शुरुआती में अगर आप लूज कर देते इस मैच को, देन लाइक ऑब्वियसली पॉइंट्स टेबल का तो प्रेशर है ही, और इस गेम का प्रेशर और ज़्यादा आ जाएगा। लेकिन नवीन अपना प्रॉपर टाइम ले रहे हैं, एंड उनको पता है कि जल्दबाजी इधर करके कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं है। वो जितना ज़्यादा टाइम लेंगे उतना ज़्यादा बेहतर तरीके से एक अटैक बना सकते हैं। जिधर उनके प्लेयर्स भी अपने अपने पोजीशन पे जाएंगे। बात कर ही रहे थे बीचों बीच से, अगर हृदय का ओवरस्टेप करके निकल जाते तो शायद गोल हो सकता था बाय द वे।
Yeah. No, this is, it feels like we finally see the champion Naveen getting back. Oh, almost took that shot, but nice defense coming in from Beno 7. Again, a little bit opened up, a little rattled right now at this point. Shantan needs to do something over here. He's got his defenses tight. He hasn't conceded any more goals after that header, but now he's playing the long balls. But through his misery, Naveen was prepared. Who now is again on his attack. Well received by R9. A little hasty pass. And suddenly, Beno 7 back on attack. So the pause had to be cued. You know, they need to make those changes. Sometimes I kind of wonder if it is a little too late. With just 10 minutes of play, I know it's just that one goal lead, anything could happen. But I would like to see these changes happening maybe around that 60th to 65 minute marker. What are your thoughts on that?
या आई थिंक उसी टाइम पे चेंज करना बेटर होता है, क्योंकि आपको देखिए प्लेयर्स तो आप लेके आ रहे हो, लेकिन उनको लेके आके झट से आप उस तरीके से अटैक नहीं बना सकते, थोड़ा सा टाइम लगता है। और वो एआई के ऊपर भी बहुत कुछ डिपेंड करता है कि आने के बाद ही अगर उनको आप डायरेक्टली लेके जाओगे तो प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट होते हैं कभी कभार। बट उसी जगह पे आखिरी के कुछ मिनट, शायद 7 मिनट बाकी रहेंगे, बट थ्रो इन मिलेगा। अभी तक हम लोग को दिखा नहीं है कोई सब्स्टिट्यूशन फ्रॉम द साइड ऑफ ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी।
Exactly.
But why? We don't know.
And Beno 7 has been constantly playing on that 4-1-2-1-2, right? And in kind of formations like that, you kind of tend to always have that box to box approach. Just keep the passing game on, little tiki taka there, here and there, and make things work. But even the possession stats are so much favoring Chennaiyin FC at this point. It just feels like it's a one goal deficit for East Bengal FC, but it feels like Beno 7 has kind of been missing over this game. Where you say one player has taken control, I think it's Naveen that's doing that, and Beno 7 has always been more reactive than being the one oppressing over here. Finally, both the clubs making quite a few changes here and there. Erling Haaland, all the known subs being brought up. Nothing really out of the box we get to see. But is that going to create any difference for Beno 7? With Ronaldinho, this time takes a shot at what was Van der Sar thinking? And at the 85th minute, East Bengal FC, they equalize. Wow. More than the goal, it was Van der Sar. I felt like he went slow-mo, just wondering, just watching the ball pass. It was like one of those movie scenes where, you have that bullet just going right past you. But this time it was a ball and it whizzed past the keeper. And here it is. Naveen hit right on the guts. He must be rattled at this point.
बट आई थिंक जिस तरीके का रिएक्शन था उनके कैंप पे, वो भी चौंक गए थे कि कैसे, हाउ, इतने दूर से, इतने प्लेयर्स के बीच से, वैन डे सार के सामने से, और बॉल गया बैक ऑफ द नेट, इक्वलाइजर। लेकिन फिर भी लाइक गोल तो आ गया, लेकिन ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी स्पेशली बेनो 7 उनको अपने गेम के ऊपर ध्यान ऑब्वियसली देना होगा। और ये फॉर्मेशन के साथ वो अपने जो विंग्स है उसको एक्टिव नहीं कर पा रहे, जिसके वजह से वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा प्रिडिक्टेबल हो जा रहे हैं ऑन अटैक एंड डिफेंस में। जो गलती हो रहा था वो अभी के लिए फिर से ये लेफ्ट साइड का जो गोल पोस्ट है, यही मुझे लग रहा है कि श्रापित है, क्योंकि ये 2 बार हुआ है। एक बार ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी के साथ, ये इस बार हुआ चेन्नई एफसी के साथ, दोनों बार पोस्ट लगा।
I felt Naveen could have gone for a shot there, not forced a pass. Just wanted to be extra cautious. They wanted to be extra safe, but the moment He got the ball there. Felt he was a little uncomfortable, felt a little clumsy. And as a result of which, oh, in the final moment of the game, where he could have scored a winner and could have he sort of messes up. And what a game it was. Look at the quality of this goal. You know, the defense, they were just left looking at the goal pass through them. Could not even contest for the ball. Now, that was the beauty of that cross. Look at it a minute. I was like, oh, what? I'm gonna tackle from where, I don't know. But this one in the 85th minute. And look at how it went through Van der Sar. He was like, what am I gonna do? And just trying to stretch his hand like this, and no, like this. He was struggling. He was struggling, and suddenly that goal just goes in, and now we're like, "Bhai, ऐसा भी होता है?" Because when you have a card like Van der Sar, and if he misses a goal, if he misses a shot like that, then you know what to do. क्यों a pause?
बाहर निकाल दो.
बाहर निकाल दो, गेम क्विट करो, क्विक सेल कर दो. That is that rage moment, but they won't do that.
Quick
They
sell.
won't do that.
महंगा कार्ड है, क्विक सेल नहीं कर सकते, दुख होता है. लेकिन क्या शानदार ये गेम गया. और 1-1. वैसे तो बेनो 7 मैं कहूँगा लकी थे, जिसकी वजह से वो गोल मिल गया. अदरवाइज नहीं लग रहा था कि कोई भी गोल आएगा. और बेनो 7 को स्पेशली सिर्फ एक जगह पे नहीं, बहुत जगह पे काम करने की ज़रूरत है. एंड मुझे लगता है कि उनको एक बार फिर से ड्राइंग बोर्ड पे जाना होगा. एंड ये पिछले गेम्स को उनके देखना होगा कि जो गेम्स उनके कंट्रोल के बाहर गए थे, स्पेशली अफनान वाला गेम जो उन्होंने 8 गोल कंसीड किए. कल शायद हम लोगों को 6 गोल्स को लाइक कंसीड करते हुए दिखे थे. तो वही बात है, जो गोल्स वो कंसीड कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा उसको देखना होगा कि क्या क्या गलतियां हो रहा है. जैसे कि शुरुआती 20 मिनट पे वो अपने मिडफील्डर्स को जो है वो अपने डिफेंस से बहुत दूर लेके चले जा रहे थे प्रेसिंग के चक्कर पे, जिसकी वजह से उनका डिफेंस टूट रहा था और बैक टू बैक 2 अटैक आया था. हालांकि गोल नहीं मिला था नवीन को, बट फिर भी उधर से गोल आ सकता था. अगर उधर से एक भी गोल आ जाता तो शायद इधर कमबैक नहीं दिखता. एंड देन अटैक, उनका जो विंग्स है वो उतना ज्यादा एक्टिव नहीं दिख रहे. और विंग एक्टिव होगा भी कैसे, जिस फॉर्मेशन में वो खेल रहे हैं उस फॉर्मेशन के हिसाब से अगर देखा जाए तो विंगर्स को अगर आप लेके भी आते हो तो आपके जो फुल बैक्स है उनको लेके आना होगा. और फुल बैक्स को अगर बेनो 7 लेके आ रहे हैं उस टाइम पे उनका डिफेंस में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है. तो इसी वजह से वो शायद थोड़ा कंफ्यूज चल रहे थे. बट मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा ड्राइंग बोर्ड पे जाएंगे तो बेटर होगा.
Not just drawing board. The point is, they're playing their 8th game, TT. Not a lot more matches, just
Yeah.
a couple more.
ना फॉर
And-
नेक्स्ट सीजन.
Yeah, अब तो next season के बारे में सोच रहे होंगे, because at this point, at least he's done work in the right direction. Against Afnan, he conceded 8. Against I think it was V Sharma, he conceded 6. And now against Naveen, just 1. He's been making those efforts, but the point is they do not have any matches remaining, right? And this was such an important one, because if he had he won this, then things could have been different, right? Things could have been different. Chennaiyin FC might have felt a little bit of a tension, a little bit of a heat there. But considering the fact now, with this outcome over here, now they'll have to kind of re-strategize, because Chennaiyin FC, we know they are the better co-op unit against ATKMB, and then you have Tikka. Tikka is a force of nature. Every single time he gets into your final third, he scores.
Yeah.
And it's going to be such a daunting task here for Akshat. And how is he going to achieve that? Only Akshat knows, because now Akshat has sort of shouldered that senior responsibility into the roster, because it was always Akshat who starts up those games. He's managed to get a few Ws for his team, if not a draw, and then initially it was few else. But Akshat has improved tremendously every single time he comes into playing eISL. Then you could see the tension in their department when you see their most reliable player conceding so many goals, and then suddenly where he has lost all his confidence that he's going as a starter. where he's like, you know, bro, what I'm gonna do is just get a draw or maybe a win, and then it's upon you, right? The co-op game will have to win somehow. Then if it comes down to you, you'll have to perform. So when it mattered, Ben 07 sort of crumbled, and then, you know, it has shattered his morale, and it was just that one match, folks. And that is the intensity, TT, of that Kolkata derby, that can either make you a hero like Afnan, or could completely make you a zero like what has happened with Ben 07. And no, it's not meant in a derogatory manner, because after that I've kind of been missing, you know, that spark from Ben 07, to be honest, because I've watched this player, I've loved this guy for so long, and watching him, you know, get bested over like this kind of is hurting to me, because, you know, he was that one player who was so nervy in the season one. Then we saw when he can get fearless, when he can get confident, what can he do? But I think East Bengal FC at this point have no time for remorse. They have to win this co-op game anyhow. Now against Chennaiyin FC, and where you've got Naveen and Tikka, it's going to be challenging. It's going to be more than that. It's going to be very tough. But hey, if Kerala Blasters FC could defeat Hyderabad FC in a co-op game, East Bengal FC would also like their chances.
या एंड आई थिंक चेन्नई एफसी के पास एक्स्ट्रा मौका भी रहेगा. बात कर ही रहे थे, अटैक बनता जा रहा है बट इस बार नहीं. एंड वो लिटिल स्माइल नवीन के चेहरे पे इधर बोल रही, हाँ हमने गलती तो किया है हल्का सा. तो अभी NO7 और नक्षत, मुझे लगता है कि ज़्यादा प्रेशर लेके अभी खेलेंगे तो प्रॉब्लम्स होगी. अगर प्रेशर हटा के खेलेंगे तो ज़्यादा चांसेस है, क्योंकि उनको भी अभी पॉइंट्स टेबल तो पता चल चुका होगा कि सिचुएशन उतना खास है नहीं. इधर से क्वालिफिकेशन के चांसेस भी बहुत कम है. तो अगर वो ऐसे खेल दें कि खोने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, तो आई थिंक मुझे लगता है कि और बेटर आउटकम निकल के आएगा प्रेशर हटा के. बट लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से विंग के थ्रू थोड़ा एक्सप्लॉइट करने की कोशिश था. हुलीद बट बहुत क्रूशियल पोजीशन पे बॉल छीना तो गया, लेकिन एम्बापे रन नहीं निकाल पाए उस एरिया पे.
Indeed. But again, you know, coming back to the entire narrative, even Chennaiyin FC, you know, though of course the fixture was a draw, but you would expect Naveen to start hurting, now start getting a few Ws, because, well, they're at a decent spot, and it's been all courtesy to Tikka, to be honest. And you know, this is where you have to be a little blunt, because he has been the savior for his team multiple times, and again today he has to take over that responsibility. He has to win his individual matchup. He has to make sure in the co-op he scores, and looks like Tikka is in the mood, and yes he is. Yes he is. Gets a beautiful pass, and that's the sort of clinicalness you need from these players. And this is a screamer. Tikka doesn't care about the, you know, the goal post or the bar, anything at all. He has an eye, and that is to get it whizzed past the keeper, and that he does. And Chennaiyin FC in the first 15 minutes score the opening goal.
शुरुआत जब वो जिस तरीके से हुआ चेन्नई एफसी की तरफ से, ऑब्वियसली बहुत ज़्यादा कॉन्फिडेंट होंगे. बट देखिए वैन डाइक अगर ऑलरेडी मौजूद है तो उधर क्रॉस नहीं पहुंच सकता उनको पीछे छोड़ के. ये पॉसिबल नहीं है. एंड वही चीज़ बार बार दिखाते हुए वैन डाइक के साथ चेन्नई एफसी. बट लेट्स सी. पुलीत टू सार्सिनियो, एम्बापे टू हकीमी, एंड आई थिंक चेन्नई एफसी एक बार फिर से बहुत ही ज़्यादा क्रूशियल खोल के बेंडिंग में जाते हुए. बाय द वे बॉल कंट्रोल बिल्कुल भी जाने नहीं दे रहे इधर चेन्नई एफसी. कोशिश उनका बैक टू बैक यही रह रहा है कि वो एटलीस्ट बॉल रखे. इस बार मौका भी, फिनिश भी होगा फॉर श्योर. इतना बड़ा गैप अगर आप देते हो तो शायद टीम ऑफ द ईयर एम्बापे क्यों, इधर गोल्ड एम्बापे भी गोल मार के जाएगा, और वो हुआ.
I like the celebration. And this is it, right? This is it. And you could see this. The strategy from Chennaiyin FC is pretty simple. Just make sure you've got Tikka in the box, you pass it on to him, and he'll score goal. He scores goals for fun, and that's the class of that player. And Naveen playing second fiddle over here just makes sure that he gives him balls at really gives him the ball at really good position. And Tikka, how often does he miss? How often does he miss? He's a player of that caliber. But yeah, before anything could happen for East Bengal FC, before even they could create a chance, Chennaiyin FC just snuffing out the danger over there. And right now, look at the possession. They're absolutely just running over the field, or running over East Bengal FC, 64-36. And this is where East Bengal FC, for Beno 7 and Akshat, things are really, really not looking good. They need to come back. In the first 30 minutes, they've already conceded 2. And at this point, they're not even able to maintain that possession. And even if they're trying to do so, it's going to become a foul.
Yeah. But as of now, तीसरे गोल के लिए जा रहे थे चेन्नई एफसी. बाल बचे ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी, बट इधर से कम बैक करना बहुत ज़्यादा टफ है. एटलीस्ट इस गेम के ऊपर तो कम बैक करना बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल हो जाएगा. और अगर इस गेम पे हार जाते हैं, फिर उसका मतलब ये तो गारंटेड हो जाएगा कि इधर से 1 पॉइंट लेके जाने ही वाले चेन्नई एफसी, वो चाहे कुछ भी रिजल्ट हो. आखिरी गेम पे अगर जीत जाते हैं फिर तो 3 पॉइंट मिलेगा, हार भी गए फिर भी 1 मिलेगा, और ड्रॉ हुआ तो भी शायद 3 ही मिलेगा ऑब्वियसली. सो यस, प्रेशर बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ जाएगा इस बंगाल एफसी के ऊपर. रोडुली टुवर्ड्स रोनाल्डिन्हो, यही वो चांस है, इस पे कैपिटलाइज करने की जरूरत है. शॉट लिया गया बट थियो हर्नांडेज के पीछे लगा, लेकिन उधर तो गोल भी नहीं है, शायद मिस हिट हुआ होगा.
Yeah, it was not intended. It's fine, it's all right. East Bengal FC, they need to understand where to hit the balls, and first of all, right, just get their composure back. And at this point, TT, honestly, I would like to play. I would like the players to cue for a pause, because the way Chennai FC have been playing, haven't really felt that East Bengal FC have stood even a single chance of scoring a goal. And it feels, they're looking so desperate with their attempts. Like every single ball they can get, they go for those, through passes, those driven passes. And now, Chennai FC showing East Bengal FC how it is supposed to be done. A very good, well-executed attack there. Of course, they could not see to the end of it, but still, this is something that's kind of completely just propelling Chennai FC to even do better and better and better. Because in the first half, of course, it's ended. They've scored 2 goals, and with the way they're playing, the possession. Look at possession stats; it's abysmal for East Bengal FC at this point. 67-33. That's quite not acceptable. There were barely any moments. If we could get that possession graph in front of us, that would be such a nice visual aid for us to show the viewers that East Bengal FC haven't really had a lot of time on the ball itself. Forget the passes, forget everything else. They're kind of not there. They're not feeling it, and they'll have to do something in the second half. That is where I say, just take a pause, take a quick breather, have a little bit of a chat. No need to make any of those changes there. Think of a game plan. Think of how you're gonna, condition yourself to a club like Chennai FC and get that victory. But right now, again, we're off with the second half. East Bengal FC attacking from left to right with Chennai FC now from right to left. Now the question is, how are they going to perform from over here? Is it going to be Chennai FC that manages to score a few more goals? Because now East Bengal FC, they're showing signs of attack, and passes like this is not acceptable at this point.
या क्योंकि आप तब से जो अटैक बनाने के लिए कोशिश की है, फिर बिल्डअप की, वो सारा का सारा बिल्डअप आके खत्म हो जा रहा है कुछ गलत पासेस की वजह से. बट इस बार गोल होगा
Oh,
नहीं हुआ. वैन डे सार, व्हाट अ सेव एंड राइट बार पोस्ट पे फिनिशिंग की कोशिश किया गया. अगर लेफ्ट पे करते तो शायद और भी ज्यादा इफेक्टिव हो सकता था. हालांकि कोशिश अच्छा था, एक बार फिर से मौका मिला है, लेकिन नहीं, इस बार दो डिफेंडर चारों लाइक दोनों तरफ से घेर के रखे थे.
yeah. You know, that bad luck still continues for East Bengal FC and Chennai FC. They want to punish. I liked how we just ball roll scooped and gave that pass to Theo Hernandez. But this time, Hakimi, he was in his senses. He knew he needed to intercept that ball. Cannot let a club like Chennai FC get inside the box, because they do that, and if Tikka is on the receiving end of getting that ball, you know that's a goal from miles afar. But now Chennai FC, you know, even commencement of the second half, I think there has been a slight improvement from East Bengal FC. They've been getting the balls. They've been trying to create those chances. They took a shot also. And Van der Sar, this time he's like, you know, last time I made a huge, what? Oh, oh, Tikka, just stop it. Just stop it. You're not supposed to do that. That's criminal. टीटी, अगर वो गोल जाता, मैं यहां से चले जाता.
या लाइक इस गेम को देख के क्या ही कहे, और कहते रहे गोल के बाद गोल, इधर ताकते रहे चेन्नई एफसी. लाजवाब रोनाल्डो R9 खुशी के मारे वो नारे झूम रहे हैं और बोल रहे ऐसे ही तोड़ देंगे. 63rd मिनट 3-0. ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी दलदल पे और ज्यादा सस्ते जा रहे हैं.
Oh, give him a drum kit there. He wants to play. Yes, बाजा बजा रहे हैं आज Chennaiyin FC mood है, and you know the way they've been playing their co-op games. East Bengal FC, I think at this point they've clearly lost sight of what they want to do, because you know, let's talk about the pressure, right? If they lose this game, then all they could get is a draw if they win the final one, which is already going to be so difficult, because it is the monster himself, Tikka, that Akshat has to go against. And look at the kind of passes they're creating. You know, they're not going for those direct man-to-man passes. They're going for the longer ones, something that, you know, catches East Bengal FC off guard. But this time with Haaland using his physical nature, oh, this could be a good one, but bottled once again. Nice heel to heel. He did everything right except score a goal.
उफ, आई डोंट नो, लाइक इधर से कोई भी कमबैक का सिनेरियो बनेगा कि नहीं, और वो तो शायद अभी के लिए दूर की बात है. अब ये डिफेंस जो है वो किस तरीके से रखेंगे एक साथ, वो देखना सबसे ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा. बाय द वे, मुझे अभी एक चीज तो दिख रहा है कि अभी ये 8th मैच है, इसके बाद सिर्फ 2 मैचेस रहेंगे. ये जब शुरुआत से कोऑप पे प्रॉब्लम्स हो रहे तो उसको फिक्स करने की कोशिश किया नहीं गया है, या फिर किए है कोशिश बट हुआ नहीं है, वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा. क्योंकि कोऑप मैच पे हम लोगों को अभी तक वो केमिस्ट्री दिखाई नहीं है, स्टार्टिंग से लेकर एंडिंग तक. केरला ब्लास्टर एफसी की अगर बात किया जाए, स्टार्टिंग में हुआ था ऐसा कि जिन पे उनका नहीं चल रहा था फ्लो, बट उसके बाद धीरे धीरे करके उन्होंने इम्प्रूव किया. सेम हुई तक हम लोग बात करें हैदराबाद एफसी, उन्होंने भी बहुत अच्छा इम्प्रूव किया, हालांकि उनका पहले भी ठीक ठाक चल रहा था. तो ये काम करना, इम्प्रूवमेंट करना आई थिंक बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है, और वो शायद नहीं किया गया उतना ज़्यादा जितना करना चाहिए था, या फिर किया गया है तो हुआ नहीं है ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी की तरफ से.
And again, Chennaiyin FC. Oh, Erling Haaland feels bad at that point. You know, Erling Haaland, Usually in real life, he's not the one who passes the ball. He's always the one who gets feeded the ball. And all he does is he uses his physical nature and just pushes in for the goal and literally scores it. He's that sort of a player. But now look at Chennai FC just toying around with the red and gold brigade at this point. 75 minutes have already passed in, and we are approaching the final quarter of this game, and East Bengal FC are far away from staging a comeback, from getting themselves in this game. And this gets even worse from around here. The last game, it's going to be so difficult with Akshat, and considering this is their 8th matchup and they're just sitting at 4 points, it's not wrong to say that
nahi,
that they can make it to the playoffs anymore, because at this point what needed to be done couldn't be done. And last season, East Bengal FC, they were one of the prime contenders to win season 1's eISL, but suddenly look at that dip that has come in, and no way they get punished like that. And at this point, Beno 7 and Akshat have pretty much lost it, and whoever is scoring that goal always has a celebration ready. Look at that. Look at how Erling Haaland just presses through, steals the ball and scores a goal. That's a typical Erling Haaland goal.
बट आई थिंक वो शूट भी नहीं था, वो टैकल किए थे जिसके प्रेशर पे बॉल निकल गया और वो गोल के अंदर चल गया. एंड यही है अर्लिंग हालैंड, उनका फिजिक और उनका पैर इतना लंबा है तो वो हो ही जाता है. बट एक और गोल के लिए तैयारी, एक और शॉट, बट इस बार बचा लिया वैन डे सार, नहीं तो 5वां गोल आ रहा था. जस्ट घंटा बज रहा था लेकिन हुआ नहीं. एंड ये जो टैकल्स हो रहे बाय द वे, हालांकि बॉल अभी तक इन नहीं था जिसकी वजह से कार्ड नहीं मिला. अगर इन हुआ रहता तो पेनल्टी भी मिल सकता था. बट एज ऑफ नाउ पहले एम्बापे एंड फिनिश 5-0. ब्रेड एंड बटर की तरह खेल रहे हैं चेन्नई एफसी, जैसे कि रोज सुबह उठ के ब्रेकफास्ट पे हम लोग ब्रेड एंड बटर खाते हैं उस तरीके से गोल्स मार रहे हैं और ड्रम बजा रहे हैं. मजे ही मजे. चेन्नई एफसी विद 3 पॉइंट्स. आई थिंक उनका पोजीशन और भी ज्यादा स्ट्रांग होता हुआ दिखेगा.
ये लगा आप लुच्ची आलू कोशा खाते होंगे, बट चलिए ब्रेड एंड बटर आजकल, लुच्ची आलू दम आजकल थोड़ा सा आप मॉडर्नाइज हो रहे हो, एंड ब्रेड एंड बटर आज चल रहे हैं, ठीक है. बट जो भी है, आई थिंक चेन्नई एफसी, they're just enjoying themselves. This is sort of like an exhibition game for them. East Bengal FC at least score 1. No, does not happen. As CFC absolutely clobber East Bengal FC down in the co-op game. And from here onwards, only a victory for Akshat could ensure that they share points, which is such an impossible task against a player like Tikka, and we got to see some glimpses of it already, right? Look at the quality of those goals. Look at the confidence in the players of Chennai FC, and their co-op games have been really nice. They have been really strong, and Tikka always manages to sort of save the day for them. They've lost 2 games, but they've managed to draw 2 and have managed to win 2. And this celebration, why hasn't any other player used it? It's so funny.
And I think ये पहली बार देखे हम लोगों ने ये ड्रम वाला. एंड वैसे शायद सिर्फ ये सेलिब्रेशन नहीं है, ये पूरा स्टोरी लाइन रहा है इस को-ऑप गेम का. ये चेन्नई एफसी ड्रम की तरह बजा रहे थे गोल के नेट को. 5 बार तो बजा ही चुके हैं जिस तरीके से उन्होंने परफॉर्म किया है. बट आई थिंक आखिरी गेम के ऊपर ज़्यादा कुछ प्रेशर रहेगा नहीं. जैसे कि आपने भी कहा था कि अक्षत के ऊपर जब प्रेशर नहीं रहेगा तो वो और अच्छा खेल सकते हैं. बट हम लोगों को लगा था कि दूसरे तरफ से होगा, बट ये दूसरे तरफ से हो गया। एंड ये प्रेशर इसीलिए नहीं है क्योंकि इधर अगर जीत भी जाते हैं फिर भी कुछ फायदा नहीं होने वाला। नहीं, जीतेंगे तो शायद 1 पॉइंट मिलेगा, 1 पॉइंट मिलने के चांसेस है, क्योंकि फर्स्ट मैच जो है वो बेनो 7 ने आखिरी मोमेंट पे एक गोल स्कोर किया था। तो या एक पॉइंट लेके जा सकते हैं, लेकिन जिस तरीके से ये गेम गया है, टिका आई डोंट थिंक कि वो उतना इजीली छोड़ने वाले इस मैच को।
Yeah, I mean, Tikka doesn't usually lose from here, and the history is a testament of that. As we take a look at the scorecard, the first game was pretty much even Stevens, though we thought that maybe Naveen's gonna edge out, and Beno 7 quite unlucky tonight. And then we have the co-op game, one of those strong suits where Beno 7 and Akshat were absolutely bamboozled by Naveen and Karman Tikka. Now comes the third game, and this is where Chennaiyin FC, they have at the very least secured a draw. They're gonna take 1 point away from this fixture, even if they lose the next game. So Tikka down. Usually we haven't seen him getting those L's, but Akshat, he's got a huge mountain to climb, break, beg, borrow, steal, do whatever you have to do, but you need to get that 1 point to sort of have the dream still there, that little sliver of hope, that fine living on the edge, that maybe the next 2 games we go on to win, and maybe the other teams just mess it up, the top clubs just win it, and we get to play the playoffs. That is what's on the line. And Akshat has never been in this situation before in this particular campaign. It was always Beno 7 who comes out at the end, and Akshat today, being the player, he's shouldered the responsibilities. The big question is, has he hit his shoulders in the gym properly? Because if he hasn't, then it's gonna collapse. Because if Beno 7 could not handle himself, how is Akshat gonna do that? That's the question, and that is where we are headed at. He is out to conquer, an untreaded path which very few have managed to see through things through. There were very less clubs, very less players that have managed to beat Karman Tikka. And if Akshat manages to do that, that is going to be nothing short of magic tonight. Be it black magic, be it voodoo magic. Maybe just destroy Akshat, destroy Tikka's controllers. Do something, make some chantings and get it done. They have to do that, because Karman Tikka, I have chills down my spine when I get to know that you're going against this man, because he shows no mercy. Usually he's a very cute guy, right? You talk to him, he's very soft spoken, he's a very calm, very chill guy. But once he gets into the game and once he gets inside the box, that's where you see the killer inside him.
या बट देखिए शुरुआती टाइम एंड टिक्का टाउन पहुंच चुके हैं इधर जस्ट गोल पोस्ट के बाहर, जस्ट डी बॉक्स के बाहर। एम्बापे शॉट एंड फिनिश, पहला गोल मिलता हुआ। एंड अभी समझ में आ रहा है कि जो पीछे लाइक इसके पहले जो सेलिब्रेशन है वो कौन कर रहे थे। एंड विद दैट अपना जो जीत का घोड़ा है वो अभी दोहराते जा रहे हैं, और वो अभी रेस जीतता हुआ भी दिख रहा है काइंड ऑफ इस मैचअप के अंदर। तो
Yeah, he just swings the lasso and catches Akshat and takes him out for a spin. That is how good Karman Tikka is. Has not just been working on his games, but has also been memorizing all those goal celebrations. And I'm pretty sure we'll see more of that. But Akshat, oh, that's something interesting is done with Ruud Gullit. That kind of a ball control now has a good chance. Wanted to give it away to Ronaldinho, but still with Jairzinho. Oh no, Ederson Morris makes the save.
Yeah. लाजवाब परफॉर्मेंस चेन्नई एफसी की तरफ से। हालांकि अक्षत अभी बहुत ज्यादा क्रूशियल पोजीशन पे, बहुत ज्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग एरिया पे पहुंच चुके थे। बात देखते हैं अभी क्या होता है, क्योंकि देखिए मिडफील्ड के ऊपर तो प्रॉपर कंट्रोल चेन्नई एनएससी की तरफ से दिख रहा है. लेट्स सी क्या होता है. राइट हैंड साइड केविन डे ब्रुयना, रूडलीत, दोनों के बीच में 1-2 चलता हुआ, लेकिन मार्टिनी फाइनली इंटरसेप्ट करके इस बार के लिए तो खतरा टला सकते थे, बट फिर से एक बार बॉल लूज किए और वो खतरा फिर से एक बार मंडराता हुआ दिखा. देखिए बहुत ज़्यादा हाई प्रेसिंग गेम खेल रहे इधर चेन्नई एफसी, और बंगाल एफसी के लिए प्रॉब्लम्स बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ता हुआ दिख रहा है.
Yeah, I mean, things are just not really coming into place for East Bengal FC. I mean, Akshat has been trying to do everything to get himself back into the game, and mostly he's been using that left wing. This time, advancing through the right, passes it on towards Mbappe. Wanted to give the ball towards R9, but failed in doing so. As a result of which, look at Karman Tikka. He's going to do something nasty. He's going to take a shot, but this time, Vandasa, the final defense, saves it for him. And no, Karman Tikka, please, just stop it. He's done that in the co-op game. Trying to go for those power shots. And yes, if the power is right, if the angle is right, it just whizzes past the keeper. And considering all these players, they just have those broken cards in the game, I'll not be surprised if you score from that angle. We have seen some screamers going like this. But with Ronaldo, goes for a roulette. But no. Akshat being a little watchful on his defenses as Akshat sets on for yet another attack.
Yeah. Oh, मौका and finish. Finally, बहुत देर के बाद अक्षत, वो बीच में गैप जब दिखा था, मैं यही सोच रहा था क्या वो ढूंढ पाएंगे, क्या वो रोनाल्डिनो को पास देंगे. यस, उन्होंने दिया और उधर से फिनिश हुआ. 29th मिनट पे आके इक्वलाइजर आया अक्षत के तरफ से, एंड हम जानते हैं अक्षत कर सकते हैं. अक्षत इसके पहले भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट गेम्स पे क्लच करके दिखाए हैं. क्या वो आज भी कर पाएंगे? लेकिन अभी तक जिस तरीके से इंटेंसिटी रहा है पहले 30 मिनट का, उस पे थोड़ा ज्यादा भारी रहा है चेन्नई एफसी.
But come on, at this point we need to give respect its due. Akshay has managed to net one in, right?
Yeah.
And if he does it, I think East Bengal FC will have a new player's name to chant, and that could be Akshat. He could be the next hero of the red and gold brigade over here, which has being very, very careful with his run, but suddenly Karman Tikka realizes what he was plotting, what he was planning over there. Instantly puts a halt to that. And nice steal with Akshat. I like this style of FIFA. And in the past 10 minutes, Akshat has been looking quite threatening, to be honest. And Karman Tikka, he cannot be complacent. Of course, you're the elephant in the room. Of course, you're going up against Akshat, but you cannot underestimate him. And just when we were thinking Karman Tikka wanting to give a sucker punch there, but no, Akshat, he does not want to go down before putting up a fight.
Yes. Now finally, Mbappe, काफी अच्छा था बिल्डअप, एंड आखिरी मोमेंट पे जो पासेस खिलाया गया था वो भी बहुत बेहतरीन देखने के लिए मिला. लेकिन क्या एक और गोल स्कोर कराएंगे? अक्षत काफी ज्यादा स्टेबल दिख रहे अपने अटैक के साथ एज ऑफ नाउ. एम्बापे, सर्जिनियो बीच से निकालने की कोशिश, लेकिन थोड़ा पहले शायद किल मूव कर दिए. थोड़ा और अगर मिली सेकंड का भी चेंज होता तो मे बी इधर एम्बापे बीच से निकल जाते.
Yeah, and now, I think the second quarter of this first half, Akshat is playing phenomenally well. And his defense is, the way he's kind of put a halt on Tikka's attack, that is worth praising. Because when the game began, it felt like, Tikka is going to score 6-7 goals easy. But Akshat has done such a good job in keeping him at bay. And has not just done that, has also created the same amount of chances, 3 shots also for him. And suddenly it feels like he's going head to head. He's exchanging blows against Karman Tikka. He's not here to back out. He's fighting till the last breath. And the second half, I'm pretty sure, TT, it's going to be a very exciting one because of what Akshat has managed to do in those last 20-25 minutes. And if he continues on doing this, I think I see another goal out of Akshat. No caps.
Yeah. But let's see. इधर से oh my god क्या ये फिनिश होता अगर ये हो जाता तो ये one of the best goal हो सकता था इस पूरे सीजन के but नहीं उधर नहीं पहुंच पाए थे सही टाइम पे थियो हर्नांडेज पुलित एंड लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से देखिए रन निकाल चुके हो यस फाइनली टुवर्ड्स थियो रोनाल्डिनियो मौजूद फिनिश हो सकता है
Oh my god.
फिनिश अभी भी हो सकता था लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक लाइक बॉल तो छीने उनसे लेकिन वर्जिल वैन डाइक का बॉडी मोमेंटम में था जिसकी वजह से रोनाल्डिनियो गिर गए बट देखिए चांसेस बहुत सारे क्रिएट कर रहे हैं इस बंगाल एफसी ओ हर बार निवाला मुंह के सामने तो आ रहा है लेकिन मुंह में नहीं जा रहा
आखिरी मोमेंट पे Karman Tikka somehow surviving into the game. But right now, Karman Tikka, he realizes he needs to score a winner out of this one. And, to be honest, if you look at the bigger picture, even if Karman Tikka managed to get a draw by the virtue of their co-op game, then Chennaiyin FC, they're going to seal those 3 points. So, a lot to fight for Akshat over here. A lot on the line. That 1 point is going to be so crucial, especially for East Bengal FC. Not a lot of matches remaining, but Akshat, continuing with a few flurry of passes, but Edda Militao from Karman Tikka's club. Chennaiyin FC manages to make a very crucial interception there. And now again, Karman Tikka. He has been looking quite less threatening, to be honest, ever since Akshat has taken control. It felt like, when Karman Tikka scored his first goal, he had his lasso out, and suddenly Akshat has managed to get himself free from his grips, and now he's the one running the show. He's the one always keeping Akshat on toes, and that's the way you sort of have to play against Karman Tikka. You cannot let him do what he likes. You cannot let him just get away with the ball. You have to be more proactive. You have to be the one pressing over him, and that is what he's doing. But look at that. Good pass over here towards R9. Wanted to go for a elastic corner finish. Did not make it happen, but still chances there with Ronaldinho takes a shot, but Virgil van Dijk shields himself in front of the goal and keeps Karman Tikka from scoring one. But Akshat, he needs to find the winner in this goal. He's got to do something or literally everything over here to secure and score one in. As now a nice driven pass towards R9. He's got some support in the form of Ronaldinho, but he's got a beat past Theo Hernandez, but no, does not let it happen.
Yeah, but finally with Mbappe, support players जरूरी है. Finally पहुंच चुके हैं सब के सब, and with that problems इधर कहीं ना कहीं create होता हुआ. Rodolid towards Ronaldo, and yes! Oh no! Van der Sar, no, yes. No यार ये नहीं देखना था. ये इंटरेस्टिंग गेम था बहुत ज्यादा, और वैंडे सार भी दोनों ही तरह से बहुत अच्छे खेल रहे थे.
I was promised, folks, that is not going to happen again. But misery strikes. This is not what we want to see, and this was getting so grippy towards the end, and this happens. I have nothing to say at this point. Karmantika was just this close from scoring a goal. We had a very interesting matchup going on right now, and unfortunately, we're not gonna see how it ends. That's gonna break my heart, to be honest. And so will TT, because he literally, TT was not saying in his, he was kind of hiding his excitement. He was just waiting. Akshat, गोल कर ले भाई, गोल कर ले भाई, एक गोल, तू बहुत अच्छा खेल रहा है, कर ले, मैं तो पूरा आज माइक वाइक सब फाड़ दूंगा, तू बस कर ले गोल. He was just waiting for that moment, and Akshat was doing it. The second half, I would say that was pretty much Akshat's half. Karman Tikka has been dancing to Akshat's tunes, and then he was just about to punish, and which was saved, of course. But then lightning struck. Something happened, and we got disconnected again.
Unfortunately, अभी सिर्फ रिजल्ट हम लोगों को पता चलेगा, शायद एक्शंस नहीं दिखेंगे. बट फॉर द बेस्ट ईस्ट बंगाल एफसी फैन, मैं तो यही कहूँगा कि एटलीस्ट एक पॉइंट तो लेके जाए. बट ओवरऑल अगर गेम की बात करें तो मुझे लगता है कि जो बीच में कोऑप मैच हुआ था, कोऑप मैच पे ही बहुत कुछ तितर बितर हो गया था, ऐसा हम लोगों को लगा था. लेकिन उसके बाद भी जिस तरीके का कॉन्फिडेंस एंड कॉम्पोजर के साथ इधर परफॉर्म किया अक्षत, वो बहुत अच्छा है. इतने बड़े हार के बाद भी अगर आप इस तरीके से फाइट दे पा रहे हो, वो अपने आप में ही एक बहुत बड़ी बात है. क्योंकि ऑटोमेटिकली कोई भी अगर 5 गोल से हारेगा, उसका कॉन्फिडेंस ऐसे ही घट जाता है. लेकिन उधर से भी अक्षत की तरफ से हम लोगों को दिख रहा है कि वो बार बार अटैक पे जा रहे हैं, वो अपना जी जान लगा रहे हैं कि उनको एक गोल का जो लीड है वो उनको मिले. वो बहुत अच्छा था. बट ऑन द अदर हैंड टिका डाउन, मुझे लग रहा है वो एंजॉय कर रहे हैं गेम को. आखिर के कुछ मोमेंट पे जब वो प्रेशर में आए, उस टाइम पे उन्होंने बोला नहीं भाई अभी तो ज्यादा हो रहा है, तो चलो शुरू करते हैं. और उन्होंने शुरू किया. बट अभी तक हम लोग को रिजल्ट नहीं पता कि क्या एक गोल हुआ है नहीं, क्योंकि जो लास्ट हम लोगों ने अटैक देखा उस पर तो वैंडेसार ने सेव कर लिया था.
We were just this close, because again, folks, a quick reminder: East Bengal FC ought to win this game, was supposed to win this game to make sure they managed to salvage 1 point from this fixture. And for Kerala Blasters FC, they could have settled with a draw. But props to Akshat for keeping Tikka, and in a corner there. He had punched him pretty hard. He was not letting. I think this was one of the best displays out of Akshat so far. Against a player like Karman Tikka, if you just restrict him from with that one goal and you end up scoring an equalizer there, then Akshat has been playing some really good FIFA. And if he had scored that winner, then the Red and Gold Brigade would have found a new name to chant. He would have made the headlines for tomorrow. But we don't know. Anything could happen. Maybe Karman Tikka could score a last moment finisher. Maybe it could be Chennaiyin FC conceding one. It could be Akshat. He was so potent on his attack, so threatening that he could have done that. But guess likes, we'll have to find that a little while later. But for all you viewers that were so excited, don't worry, we'll give you the results. But coming up next will be a thriller. That is the match I think everybody is waiting for. FC Goa and Mumbai City FC, the two colossal giants going up against each other. And not just that, folks. Yes, that is going to be the main event as we speak of. But we also have a very special guest with us. For the ones from the FIFA community, yes, we have one from you. You're going to feel at home right now. You're going to have somebody from the community to come up on the desk and give their valuable opinion and the insights and all those tits and bits, share some masala, share some gossip with us from the last season, because he's an ex-player. So you can in the chat let us know who do you think is going to come on the broadcast tonight. Little bit of a hint. I know the FIFA community is pretty tight. He managed to unbox Eder Militao. the team of the year, Edda Militao. If you can guess that in the comment section, TT is gonna treat you to some good Kolkata biryani if you visit
For
his
sure.
hometown there. But right now, we'll have the scoreboard in front of us, and let's take a look. And swoosh, it's in front of our screen, and Tikka does it. Tikka
Yeah.
magic comes in clutch, and he manages to best Akshat, and he wins and secures those 3 points for his club again. Chennaiyin FC, the Mina Machans, have won a very crucial game, because now this game is gonna help them in securing 11 points. I mean, you add 8 plus 3, it's 11, and they're still gonna be holding on to that fifth position. But now they've built up a little bit gap with against the likes of Hyderabad FC and ATK Mohun Bagan and the rest. So they are one step closer to cementing their spot in the playoffs. But for East Bengal FC, I think this could be the end of the road. What do you think, TT?
या क्योंकि इधर से अगर एक भी पॉइंट निकलता फिर भी बहुत टफ होता. बट यस एमवीपी, कोई डाउट नहीं है. टिक्का टाउन जिस तरीके से परफॉर्म किए हैं आज, वही है एमवीपी इस पूरे मैच के. एंड सिर्फ आज नहीं, टिक्का टाउन की तरफ से हम लोग को यूजुअली कुछ इसी तरीके का गेम देखने के लिए मिलता है. एंड आज जो 2 गोल उन्होंने स्कोर किए, मुझे लग रहा था कि चेन्नई एफसी लाइक पहले गोल करने के बाद कमर टिक्का वो थोड़ा सा स्लो डाउन हुए थे. बट जब अक्षत बैक टू बैक चार्ज इन कर रहे थे, तब उनको पता चला था कि सिर्फ डिफेंस से नहीं, अभी ऑफेंस करके फिर डिफेंस करना होगा. तो कुछ उस तरीके का अप्रोच रहा. और या कहीं ना कहीं बंद होते होते गेम हम लोगों को थोड़ा बहुत तो पता चल रहा था कि कर्मन टिक्का बहुत ज्यादा एग्रेसिव मूड में आ चुके हैं. एंड उसका ही आउटकम हम लोगों को इधर देखने के लिए मिला.
Yeah, I think this is one of those matchups, TT, where Karman Tikka was clearly, getting oppressed, at least for majority of the game. But again, Tikka down, like I said, he just does his own things, and in those dying moments, Akshat could just, try to keep him in shackles for so long, right? And the beast within him just got unleashed, and with that, he not managed to secure a win for his team, but also got those valuable 3 points. And that being said, folks, we are done with this matchup. Right now, what we're gonna do is take a break and call in your FIFA folks, everybody, because we have our special guest also waiting on the other side of this break.